the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. These guys no doubt enjoyed their trip to Brazil, picking up the win in Sao Paulo last week. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. They go play action on first down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. It's 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Has it down close. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers grow their early lead to 8. Lat McConkey with a touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless.
Ready? Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. 70 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4. Down. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
18, 60 Bison, 40, 70, 60, 19 Lions.
You're going to try to throw for it. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the 32. Herbert from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. First and 10. Here's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
10, 19, 18. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Back to pass on first and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat. 19 Titan. 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Hook.
They'll throw here on first. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. He's going to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. This is running out of gas, and it's going to be short. Looked like they had issues with that snap. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. What a first 2 weeks of the season it's been. Lots to get you caught up on. Here we go. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's...
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Genty from the gun. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, Herbert. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. It's Herbert once more. Finds him over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Herbert to throw once more. Complete here to Hinton. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
Okay, ready?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 6, 15. Right here. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Shut up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it back right. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back, gets the handoff. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Come on. Set. 19. Tiger.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Laube. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
19 Lion. Warriors 17.
He's back to throw. That finds Bash, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have taken the lead late. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. He is to throw. Brought in by Ganson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
We'll look to throw it. That's Harris on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Setting up to pass. He finds Johnston. Down to the 10. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking in the air here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Quentin Johnson returning to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. And that's clocked with 9 seconds left. Time for maybe a couple of plays. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Herbert to throw. This is for the ball game. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, but they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.